Hello, welcome back to a new video. This is Nilofer from Me with a Pencil. Today, in the previous video, last week, we did some basic strokes. It's if you have not seen the video, it's linked above at the right corner, at the top right corner. So you can go ahead and check that out first, and then come back to the second step. So today, what we're going to do, today we're doing is blending. Learning how to blending basic strokes. So yes, last time we did some basic strokes where we understood how to hold the brush, how to begin with the brush, and understanding the length and the size of the hair and everything. Today we're going to learn about how to do basic blendings. So let's get started. So to begin, I am using again my round brush, 10 number brush. You can use any number of brush, that's fine. To begin, when you make a swatch, this is how you make a swatch, right? When you're making a swatch, we usually do a basic blending. I've added a color and I'm cleaning my brush. I'm using a damp brush and I am now merging it below to the white. So this is your first level of blending. I'll show you again. You add a swipe of color, wash your brush, and then swipe it below, quickly merge it below. Now you see how it is blending below or going down, the color shifting down. That's your first level of blending. Understanding that when the color starts swifting down towards white. So this is also called as going gradient, and also a basic level of blending. So when you're doing two colors similarly, like I'm adding one color from here and I'm taking another color this side and I blend them, like I'm going to merge them now using a damp brush. This is your blending. So when you take the color as water, take a damp brush and you swift it towards each other very slowly and softly, then you get a perfect blending. So this is not a very vibrant color. Let's try another color. Again, I'm taking a blue color and say I'll take a nice bright red this time. And I've added I'm using a cinereal color, and then we wash our brush and we take it towards the red. Now I'm taking the blue towards red. So this both are not a good blend. We did not get a good blending. We got a very bad mucky blending, but like a nice brown blending. Not that satisfying, right? Let's try another blue, maybe. Nice, softer blue, maybe. You might get a nice blending this time. That's all. I'm gonna look for a nice red. Now, I'm gonna blend them. In the center, I'm going to blend them. Not bad, right? So I'm adding a little more of red this time to get a bit more darker. Yay! Nice blending, see? So you can see, what am I talking? So here, there's blue, there's purple magenta or whatever, like violet color, and then there is nice red, touch of nice red. So this is basics of blending. Now let's do the next part 2. The next course, now I'm going to do a line blending. This is very important to learn when you're making misty mountains, or you want to make misty trees or something like that. So I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to dip it into color first. So make sure that you apply a nice layer of color. Then quickly wash your brush before this color dries. And then if it dries, it will not blend in nicely. So you're just blending the bottom of the line. See, I'm not touching the top side. I'm not going to touch the top. I'm just blending the bottom below. So this technique, when you blend just the bottom of the line, it's really important. I'm going to show you again. When you're trying to add some shadow, you're painting a door or a box and you want to add shadow, this technique works really well. Again, I've added a line. Now I'm just gonna blend the below part. If you're making a stone, it's creating a nice shadow. This really helps. Again, I'll show it to you one more time. Make a line, take your brush, use a damp brush, and blend just the below part. Let the color be on the top as it is. So you see, it adds a little shadow effect, merging out. So it's also called as merging out, and it leaves a nice stark line on the top, and then it merges down. So, if say hence I am making a mountain, I want to create a mountain, and my mountain is like this. And then quickly I wash my brush and I'm blending my mountain. You see, I've left the mountain lines as it is, and I quickly just blended the sides. And I've got nice misty-ish mountain. Yeah, ta-da! I'll show you again. You make a nice line with the dark color, with your color, like no water at this time. Then quickly wash your brush, tap your brush, then merge it. Swiftly take your brush in the betweens and merge it from side to side. When you're merging, make sure that it's merged so well there is no harsh line over here, and you have to do it quickly, because if you wait around, the line, you will develop a line. So like, I'll leave it over here and I'll show you. There'll be a line developed. We don't want that harsh line. Now say this, I'm keeping it for 2-3 seconds or minute or whatever, and then again I go down inside and I try to blend it. Since I waited very long, you can see, because I waited for too long, this harsh line, I was not able to blend this harsh line. So it does not look nice, right? It's not properly blended as like this. Thank you for watching, guys. Now see you next week for another basic video. Thank you and bye bye.